is that just a mental thing with the guys? And what can you do to maybe get them to relax?
We were just talking about that with Bob. You hope something happens for Nick after he scores a goal. It comes within the players. When they score a goal, it tends to relax them. No, this happens to a lot of teams. It's a tough league to score in. So you just hope they feel good about themselves. They make some plays, and then it just kind of goes in the other direction for them as far as confidence-wise.
How many changes do you have up front in terms of line changes? Are you still looking for different mixes?
Still looking, yeah. Yeah, we'll figure that out by the start of the game.
Observations or thoughts on Jaromir Jagr? I know he's the opponent. This is a legendary guy. He's been in the league as long as I think you've been in the league.
Yeah.
What his career's been like? What it's like to coach him.
Well, when I coached in New York, I've never met him. I've never had any experience with him. But when I was in New York, there were so many people told me there how hard he worked at his game. How much time he spent in the rink when other people weren't there or after practice. And you have to give him a lot of credit for the longevity and still producing. And yeah, so you admire that, especially, and again, I don't know what his work habits are. But I've just heard so many good things about him as far as the extra time he puts in to keep himself ready to play.
We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Do you direct? I know you don't tell them what to do with the puck, and they've got to be creative with it offensively. But if you could just articulate precisely how, if you want them to change anything about the approach, north, south, more pucks to the...
No, you guys want the... I'll put it this way. I think the most important thing that we've concentrated on, and we can see that you create more offense off of it, is making sure you don't cheat when things aren't going well offensively. I know you guys don't like hearing about that because you think it's defensive hockey, but that was my biggest point in today's meeting, is there's a lot of talk about not scoring goals. We cannot get into a situation and lose our structure defensively. I just showed some clips of us defending well, stopping in our end zone, making sure everything's okay structure-wise, and we break out together. And I think you have a much better opportunity in creating offense that way. So we're going to stay with it. And Sauter has a couple open nets. Maybe the game changes. We need guys to make big offensive plays, our offensive people, when they're there. But that can't change the structure of how we play. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm answering your question, but it always happens this way. When you struggle scoring some goals, do you let them go? I've had people say, you know what, you should just let them go. But you do not win in this league if you don't keep your defensive structure. And quite honestly, if you stay with it, eventually those goals are going to come. And we got some pretty good offensive players. Hopefully some of them start feeling better when they score a goal. Nick, hopefully something happens for him again tonight and it starts rolling the other way, because it is a mental thing for the offensive people.
When you got here, and maybe a couple games after you got here, they were playing 4 forwards on the power play. Mm-hmm. Have you considered going back to that as a way to open up the power play?
We've talked about it. You may see a different look tonight along the way. Yeah, we'll see. There's a number. Obviously, that's a huge part of. Montreal scores a power play goal. We don't. Florida scores a power play goal last night. They win. It's a huge part of just what you're talking about, the offensive part of the game, because it's so hard to score 5-on-5. So there's a number of different things that we've talked about of maybe giving it a different look tonight.